Hey Sarah, Stan. I'm going to show you how to start up your Cleellum place. This is the gas valve. You turn it on. If you can't read, have one of your kids help you.
There's 2 pilot lights on the stove that have to be lit.
So once you have the gas open,
For a while, it takes a while. Let it run for a few
but not
minutes.
too long, because you'll get a flashback, as I know, when your wife doesn't tell you that she's turned the gas on. There's one
Right there.
right here, and all you gotta do is light it.
And it'll light.
It'll light. We don't have the gas on, so that's why it's... And then under here, right in the center,
There should be a pilot light right there. And normally we keep this candle right here, and if it's solid, then I know that the pilot light went out.
so you ready? So sometimes that after the pilot light's been going on, it takes 5 to 10 minutes for the refrigerator gas to get to it. So be patient. I know that's not your forte, but try to. Take the cover off. And there is a striker on the inside, but you don't always know when it's lit. So take this little flap thing off here, and it's right here. So just wait until it's lit. It'll be like a blue flame, and it'll go on. But somebody has to help you hold the gas on the inside, and we'll show you where that's at.
And there's directions right here on how to light it.
So just press and hold the yellow button and have somebody light it on the outside. And then once it's lit, just slowly release the yellow button.
Or
if it goes out, just continue on until...
Or if you're by yourself, you hold this and then strike with that.
But you don't always know. There is a little light, or a
There
little
it is,
mirror.
right here. There's a little mirror inside there that you can see if it's lit or not. I've lit it by myself before without having somebody outside, but make sure that it's on the gas. But of course there's directions right there. So, and then there's a little light right here. So when you have the generator going,
It's 12 volt.
oh, that's the 12 volt. So
when
you have your battery, you can put that little light in there and you'll have a refrigerator light. We just took it out. Okay, in the bathroom, I kind of remodeled the shower. So there's actually a water thing there, but we never use it. But I just kind of put shelving in here for storage. That sink works. The toilet works. You just turn this knob when you have your water on and the water goes down. But it's just for peeing only. And that's it in the bathroom. Oh, and the toilet paper does not go down there either. You have to, I usually hang a bag right there, and I just put the toilet paper in there and then throw it away in the morning. We do have a new mattress. Dan put a new platform underneath, and there's a new mattress on here, but I'm just gonna leave the bedding. On the lights, there's 2 switches. One is for the generator and one is for the 12 volt battery. So when you do have a battery hooked up, you can use the lights without the generator going. Dan installed these, it's a plug-in to charge your phone. So when the generator's going, it'll charge your phone. Don't worry about the ceiling, it's been like this since we got it. Before they put the snow roof on, it leaked, I guess. But it has not leaked since. We were gonna replace the roofing, but there's nothing wrong with it, it's just a little warped. And then this table here, it comes out and you can, there's a little stand so you can eat there if you want. I just took it off and we refinished it, but it's not fancy. But if you put a tablecloth on it, you can have a little thing there. The couch comes out to a bed. I'm just gonna leave all the pillows. If you don't want anything in here that I've left, just throw it away. That radio has never worked, so if Jack can get it to work, great.
This is the inverter for the solar panels, which are in the shed out there. There's a little hole in the screen, and you just hook up. It shows you solar panels that go into here. The battery goes here. So when the solar panels, they'll go through here and charge your battery. It has a USB, so you can charge your phone. We have 2 lights on both sides.
So those wires are hooked to these thingies here. So when if the battery's charged, you can turn those on. And there's another one on the other side over here. We're leaving the TV and VCR, or DVD player. So when the generator's going, that'll work. Okay.
This display will tell you how many volts the panels are getting, so it should be like between 12 and 13 volts that you're charging the battery. And if you do need to put it in direct sunlight to get the most sunlight, and this light will come on when it's low voltage, when your battery's been overused. So just let it recharge. Usually a good battery will last you 2 or 3 days, but as long as the solar panels are working, you should never get that. We've only had that once, and that was in the winter time.
Another thing with the stove too is if I've let the gas run for a while and it's not, the pilot light's not starting, I'll light these just to get the lines to bleed a little bit, because they're a little slow. I think it's just because the trailer. Down there is the heater for the trailer, but we've never had it running, and I'm not sure. I'm sure you could get it running with the gas, but we just never have. There's also a fan up here too, and it works. All the outlets work too when you have the generator on, so if you want to plug your phone in or whatever, you can plug your phone in. So the water line is over there. It's a shared water line with the other camp. Right now it's turned off, but you can see the white hose, and the white hose goes all the way over here and then into the ground, because I buried it to go so you can drive across the driveway. But it goes to the other end of the trailer in the back. So when you turn that water on, the water will go directly into the trailer. And then when you leave for the weekend or whatever, just turn the water off at the main spigot. But it has to be drained and not taken off before winter. And I don't think we've turned the water on this year, so I don't think we have to worry about, unless you turn the water on this year, you have to drain it before next year. But Sean can help you winterize it. And we don't have a ladder, so you will have to paint over that and put the Griffiths. I've kind of landscaped a little bit this spring and put these rocks around here, but I can guarantee you by next spring they'll be completely covered. All the pavers are they're in great shape. They just probably need to be taken up and replaced. I was gonna have Wade do that, but he didn't have time to since he's got a new job. We're gonna leave the barbecue. It's a gas barbecue. It works, nothing wrong with it, we just don't need it. We're gonna leave the glass table. We're gonna leave those. There's Christmas lights that, crazy enough, actually work. They're draped over the trailer and through the trees. And then the plug-in for that and the plug-in for everything is right here. When you run your generator, Dan put that in, it's like an outlet. And then when you run your generator, you're just gonna plug that into the generator. And we usually just put the generator right here with the exhaust kind of coming out of the door a little bit. We put a brick in there and let the exhaust come out of the door so it's not so loud. And then you'll have your electricity. That's Gabe's fishing pole that he left here years ago. There's a raft and some extra chairs. There's a dartboard, there's a solar panels, an extra gas can.
And all the buckets you want.
All the buckets you want. There's a rug right here that we've used for tents. We figured you guys might need. There's a air pump for the raft and some oars, some extra Christmas lights. There's a brush that you can clean the outside of the trailer on. There's a pot up there, a little hibachi, some charcoals, some spider webs for you. And that thing right there is like a gas pump thing to get the gas out. And then an extra light in case you need some light in here. And an extra rake and an extra shovel. And then back in here are the extra windows for the trailer in case you want to. I think some of the windows, I think they took the double panes off. We've never put them on, but there's extra windows back there. Where's it at?
Oh, I thought you were gonna.
Oh no, I didn't even open this actually.
First get that.
I know.
Hey, you were just gonna do it. Yeah, I know.
Huh?
I know that you were just gonna do it.
Yeah, okay. Good thing I came back in here, huh? Wondering what this is? I think the people before us put this water line in that would go to the trailer because it was closer, and I think it's actually hooked up to that somewhere. But if you could dig it up and find out where the crack is, it'd be more convenient to have it there than over there. We just never messed with it, but it is there. We just you gotta find out where the leak in the pipe is if you feel like it. And basically whatever. The property line, and there was a big branch that fell, I guess this winter, but basically the property line is between those two sheds. So where those trees are, a little bit past those rocks, all the way to that tree. So basically when we get here, we turn the gas on first, and then just let it run for a little bit, leave the doors open, and then I go over to the shed, I start the generator, get that going, and then go try to light the pilot lights. The pilot lights are going to be the biggest pain in the ass for you, but if you can get the lines blown maybe somehow, or maybe Jack can clean them out or something, but you can get them lit. It just takes a while. Anyway, it's really peaceful up here, and you're going to love it, and we're really happy that you guys are getting it, and I know that you'll take care of it, and we love you, and we will be over at that courtesy site with our trailer visiting you.